Hey everyone, and welcome back to Mega Man Legends 2, where today it is time to continue the main story with this delivering the first key to the Mother Lode to Von Blucher. But before we do that, we've got a few things to take care of. First off, I grinded out a bunch of money, as you may notice. It didn't take too long. It took about an hour total to get a 1.07 million zenny. In total, I wanted 1,078,200 zenny for today. For a couple reasons. I was actually going to grind a lot less, but, we'll talk about why I grinded a whole bunch more than I originally intended later. It only took about an hour, though. It was not a big deal. Let's see. Also, I realized that I made a mistake. I had assumed when we picked up the normal helmet in the Manda Ruins that it was something we needed to give to roll for item development. No, we can just equip it right away, and it just guards against knockdown, which is very handy. Would have been really handy fighting that boss. In the first game, you do need to do item development to get your helmet, so it was a reasonable assumption, it was just a wrong one. We also picked up a new Buster part, I believe, from doing the quiz. Which one was it? It was the Energizer pack. +1 energy, +1 range, and +1 rapid. Very nice. However, I wanted to prioritize my attack during the money grinding, so I did not end up using it. But yeah, we've got some nice extra Buster parts coming our way. Let's see. For the Buster layout, I was using Power Razor and Booster Pack, so I can have 3 attack, 1 energy, and 1 rapid. Which is nice, very handy for short range combat, trying to fight that Golden King Mirok in order to get money. But I'll probably switch it around. Yeah, let me think. Let's go with the upgrade pack, actually. So we have got 2 attack, 2 energy, 1 range, 1 rapid. Alright. What else do we want to take care of real quick? Let's go restock our picnic lunch, since we did use that while we were in the dungeon. Come on. Let me go down the ladder. And into the kitchen. Alright, give me that picnic lunch. Thank you for restocking that roll and data. Now, let's go ahead and go deliver that key to Blucher. And then that should allow us to go to the next island. Hopefully he will be able to tell us where the next key to the Mother Lode is, and we'll be able to head into the next island once we've learned that info. I think we should get the key to Blucher as soon as possible. But tell me if there's something else you want to do first. No, I think we're good. Let's head on over to the Sulphur Bottom. And go make a delivery. Alright, Blucher, I have your key. You got the key already. That's my boy. Keep up the good work, Mega Man. You'll be able to find the next key on Nino Island. I have a friend there, the Guildmaster. We've gotten reports that the island is under attack. Hurry, Mega Man! Nino Island. The headquarters of the Diggers Guild can be found there. It was originally constructed to seal off the ruins there. Who would have thought one of the keys to the Mother Lode would be there? We assumed that Nino Island would be safe, as it is heavily defended. But it appears the pirates have been able to sabotage some of the defense systems. Mega Man, we need you to go there, assist in repelling the pirates' attack, then recover the key there. Good luck. Alright, so, second key to the Mother Lode on Nino Island. If that name sounds familiar, it should be, because we actually learned by reading Barrel's journal Barrel's diary, that is, that Mega Man was originally found in the ruins on Nino Island. So to think there's also a key there? Interesting. So yeah, as we collect the keys, they will be found in the key room back there, just floating ominously, as ancient technology does. They're just floating and spinning in place. It's delightful. Alright, before we head off to Nino Island, there's a few things I want to take care of. Namely, there's a very important side quest that we can take care of as soon as we have delivered the first key to Blucher. Next up, Nino Island. I just thought of something, Mega Man. We haven't seen that woman who looks like my mother since this all started. I wonder what's happened to her. That is a wonderful question. We haven't seen her at all. It's entirely possible. Mega Man and Roll would not know this. But from what we have seen of her, especially when she was attacking the Sulphur Bottom and watching us as we freed Sarah from the crystal on Forbidden Island. But from what she was saying, from what we saw, it sounds like she's not necessarily antagonistic towards us, but more a third party concerned about our actions and what consequences they will have. Whether or not she's correct, I suppose we'll find out in due time. Okay, so once we've delivered the first key to Blucher, any general store will suddenly have... Wait, really? Okay, well, I needed to get the model ship, so good, we got the model ship. Really? Maybe it's just as soon as we get the first key. Maybe we don't need to deliver it to Blucher for everything to appear. Alright, well, fair enough. Point is, we got the model ship. That is, I believe, the last item we need for a side quest. Next up, hello there, Junk Shop. Do you have anything for me to buy? Padded Armor Omega reduces damage from enemy attacks by 25% and guards against knockdown. We already have that from the helmet, actually. Wait a minute, was that even remotely necessary to purchase? Oh my goodness. I never thought about this before now, but as long as you have the helmet, the Omega variant of the armor is completely optional. Okay, sure. Because, like, the only difference between regular armor and Omega armor is the Omega armor adds guard against knockdown. Huh. I wonder if it's, like, the helmet protects but not entirely? So, like, if you have both equipped, then you will have even less chance of getting knocked down? I'm curious how that works. Alright, while we are here, there's a couple things we want to buy. In addition to that padded armor Omega, which might actually be completely optional, which is wild, we want to pick up the light barrier, which prevents all electric damage from enemy attacks, so we don't need to worry about the... I think we don't even need to equip the hover shoes after this. Awesome. The Aqua Chip is downright mandatory. Well, you don't need it in order to beat the game, but if you don't have it, you're going to be screaming in frustration soon enough. Get that Aqua Chip as soon as you can. Let's see, what else do we want to pick up? I'll hold off on getting more Bionics parts. I need to hold on to at least 837,000 Zenny. Let's get an extra pack, a medicine pack, and restore special weapon energy. That would be handy if not for the fact that our special weapons have not really ever been at risk of running out of ammo. We've been pretty good about that. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna leave this as is. Okay, so the general stores are supposed to have a bunch of items which I may have subconsciously, absent-mindedly just bought last time without realizing it. But the general stores should have, in addition to that 100,000 Zenny model ship, they should also have a 20,000 Zenny cushion, a 30,000 Zenny vase, a 5,000 Zenny houseplant, a 1,200 Zenny comic book, and if we've bought all of those, as well as purchase all of the upgrades to the Flutter, which is the repairing the living room, buying the TV, the newspaper, the fridge. As if we've got all of those items from the general store that generally just kind of, or those upgrades from Roll that generally go to the Flutter, we can go ahead and give presents, give Roll the model we picked up. Wow, thanks, Mega Man. I can't wait to see how it flies. Now, if I am correct, we should now have delivered all of the upgrades and gifts for the Flutter. If we head into Roll's room, we have the model ship flying around. It's a model of the Sulphur Bottom. Alright, we've got 2 new diary entries. Von Blucher's ship. We were able to get the first key to Von Blucher safely. I'm always amazed every time I see that ship of his. Maybe one day I'll be able to build my own ship like that. That would be very impressive. Pretty sure Von Blucher had an army of engineers working on that. Today, Mega Man gave me a scale model of the Sulphur Bottom. It's about 1/200 scale, but it looks just like the real thing. There are some places that could use some more detail. I'll have to touch them up later. Maybe I'll weather it a little. Thanks, Mega Man. Oh, she's really into that. Awesome. Very happy for her. Okay, so if I am right, we should now have delivered all the upgrades to the Flutter, including all the gifts. So we might need to leave the Flutter. Okay, we might need to leave the Flutter for this to trigger. But there's supposed to be a special event that will happen once you have delivered everything. And if you've played Legends 1, there's a similar special event there, so you may know what's coming. Huh. Interesting. I suppose I can run back and see what I have actually delivered to her. So we are looking for... We've delivered all the, presents. The penguin, the ship. What else was there? Penguin, ship. Nothing else? Well, we should have everything delivered. There should also be a cushion. Did we not deliver that? Well, I mean, it's not showing up as something we can deliver, so... If we've bought it, we've delivered it. Oh, it might be on her chair right here. So let's see. There's houseplant right there. Vase. I think it's that in the corner. Comic book? Where would the comic book be? Maybe it'd be in the living room? Or it could be in Mega Man's room, admittedly. This could also just be a case of we need to progress the story for it to trigger. Oh, here we go. This comic book has a really good story. Have to buy the next issue to see the end. Okay, so there's the comic book. So yeah, I believe we've bought everything. I guess it's just not triggering yet? That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate because that means I might actually have to go back and grind some more money. You know what? Let's do that real quick. Apologies, I forgot that it wasn't an instant trigger thing. Alright. Let's head on over to Poke the Caverns. And while we're at it, we can also show off how the vacuum arm works, since we haven't actually shown that yet. We've shown the drill arm. We've kind of shown the homing arm. Oh, not to my satisfaction. Okay, good. We got the good layout on the first try. Ow. So yeah, vacuum arm. Very, very, very nice. With its stats all maxed out, all I have to do is press the button to use it. And immediately, all refractors in the area will just pop right into my inventory. Yeah, I had a feeling you were about to hit me. Okay, very good that I dodged out of the way just in time. Okay, with those dealt with, as long as there is a mimic in the first room of the dungeon, and if there isn't, you can just leave and re-enter the dungeon to reshuffle. I think there's 3 enemy layouts. Yeah, as long as there is a mimic in the first room, this room will have the Golden King Mirok. And when it dies, it gives us a ton of money. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna grind out a little bit extra money. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but since the side quest is the one to finish right now, I'm going to have to. To explain, the side quest gives a reward of something becoming cheaper. You know what? I'm not going to beat around the bush. It makes upgrading your special weapons about 10% cheaper, so I just need to grab a little bit extra money. Because apparently I can't get my 10% discount quite yet, because Roll decided to not give it to me yet. Oh well, it happens. It might be that I just need to progress the story a little bit more, but I need that upgrade, like, right now. Alright, made it back. I was kind of hoping that the end of the side quest would trigger while I was away. What I am specifically looking for is for Roll to leave the room. When Roll leaves the room, that's when the end of the side quest is triggered. And once you do that thing involving Roll leaving the room, after that is complete, then you'll get the 10% discount on special weapon upgrades. Alright, let's go ahead and improve. What do I want to improve? I'm gonna go with the Buster Cannon. If I had the 10% discount, it would cost 837,000 zenny to upgrade this to max. Without the upgrade, or without the discount, it costs 930,000 to max out. Let's see. Good firepower and range, but cannot be fired while moving. Okay, so pros and cons. Let's get that attack max out. So it's doing nice big hits. Let's see. Energy, get that up so we can use it as much as we want. Not infinite ammo, but still quite a bit. Increase the range so we can stay safe from enemies while we're using it. Especially since we can't move while using it. That's range is probably something you want to prioritize with this. And no upgrades to rapid or special. So, kind of sounds like almost like the cross between the machine gun arm and the powered cannon from Mega Man Legends 1 from that rough description, but let's actually see, we'll actually see how it's used once we have an opportunity to use it, which will be in due time. Alright, now Roll, now that my fumbling over trying to get the side quest triggers out of the way, let's head off to Nino Island to the east.
They're here! Here they come! Wait until they get within range, then fire! Huh? Those aren't pirates? Oh no! I'm so sorry. Really, I am. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I thought you were pirates. That's why we shot at you. Can you please forgive me? Please.
Seems like Lode and his bunch have heard there's a key to the Mother Lode here. They've been attacking us for a while now.
We're all right. Our ship wasn't badly damaged either.
Don't worry about it, sir. I'll have the Flutter fixed in no time at all.
Well, things are a little hectic around here right now, what with the pirates and all, but make yourselves at home. Feel free to visit the Diggers Guild.
Nino Island off to a great start. And now you can probably kind of see why I was hoping to get that side quest done. Given that with the Flutter damage, we can't access it until it's repaired. And we can't finish that side quest until we can go back in the Flutter again. So you see why I was hoping to get the side quest done so we could get those cheaper weapon upgrades. It's not that it was the last chance before I need to actually use the Buster Cannon that I needed to get that upgrade done. It's that it's the last chance to get the discount is why I was trying to get that done so urgently. But oh well. Thankfully, we're not stranded here without anything to do. Roll is able to actually use her tools to upgrade our weapons or even do some item development. So we're not locked out of our weapons. We just can't go back on the Flutter to get that discount from that side quest that we can't finish. Alright, well, awesome. Let's explore Nino Island, I guess, while we're stuck here. When the red light turns on and the door opens, it means we're under attack. We'd appreciate it if you didn't come by then. Fair enough. It does sound like pirates are on the way, so I understand. Drat, looks like those birds destroyed the platform. It's out of commission. Uh-oh. Sounds like Glide has been up to his tricks. You can use the elevator to get to the town below. Be sure to come by the guild office. The guild master is waiting for you. We'll have to do that before too long. Let's go check out the town. Alright, what do we have around town? We've got the Diggers Guild right there. We'll check that out later. We've got a junk shop over here. What do you have for us? Almost certainly nothing new, but I still want to look. Alright, no new parts as expected. No new items as expected. Let's see. We've got a trash can over here with 3,000 zenny. And I believe this is going to be another general store. Alright, what do you have? Oh my god, we didn't get the cushion yet. Because we couldn't get the cushion. Because it wasn't available until we landed on Nino Island. You jerks. Okay. Okay. So it actually is locked behind this whole sequence. We cannot finish that side quest yet. Got it. That's by design. Alright, what do we have over here? Just a house, I suppose? Let's just walk right in. I really wish I had a pet. What I really want is a pig. And then I wouldn't be lonely. Well, you do have a really empty house. Oh no. You don't even have a bed. You just sleep on the couch? Oh no. Well, you've got plenty of room for a pet, I suppose. Alright, next up we have Guildmaster's room. Alright, let's leave it alone then. I've played lots of video games. I bet I can take out those pirates. Except I'm not tall enough to reach the controls. Oh dear, children. We want to fight too, but they said we can't, so we have to stay down here. You're children, you shouldn't be fighting in the first place. And over here we have a tavern. Well, hello there. There we go. I might not be able to fight, but I've still got a job to do. Who else is gonna feed all the people who fight? You must think I'm strange sitting here eating while all this is happening. But I can't just sit around doing nothing, and this is all I can do. I mean, fair enough, though you are eating a lot. That is a goddamn feast. That is an entire lobster. Munch munch. I wonder what Dad's up to. Munch munch. I wonder who your father is. I'll admit it, I'm a coward. Anytime there's an attack, I hide here. Why do people have to fight all the time? That is a wonderful question. Is that a loaf of bread? That is massive. Oh my god, that is a huge loaf of bread. Wow. They make big portions here. Alright, all that's really left is the Diggers Guild. But you know what? We're gonna save that for next time, because there is something very special I want to do. Next one might be a little on the short side, but it's also going to be a tough task. So it might take me a long time, but end up being a little bit short once we've trimmed it down to just the important bits. You'll see what I mean. It's going to be something important. It's going to be another reason why I wish I didn't have to grind out all the money for the the Buster Cannon. What was it called? Yeah, Buster Cannon. Another reason I wish I didn't have to grind out all the money for it right quite yet. But, well, with the Flutter getting shot down, I didn't really have a choice. So, next time on Mega Man Legends 2, we're going to check out the Diggers Guild, and we're going to do something rather important. I'll see everyone next time for that.